Okay, Libra, what's going down with you? How you been doing, Libra? It is your turn. Let's get a reading for Libra. What is the message for my Libra out in the street? I'm showing love to y'all. What's up in the dub? Libra, this weekend, are you gonna smash or you gonna chill? Are we gonna go up there and we're gonna have some feels? Anyway, y'all like, share, and subscribe. What's going down with Libra? This starting with today's spirit. What's this weekend in Libra? What's in their energy? What do they need to know right now that could possibly be going down in their energy? What do they need to know that's going to be happening starting today all the way to this weekend? Some of you in a distance, you're retreating. You're taking time out. You're going from a distance, and some of you are taking time to retreat this weekend. What else is going in between today and this weekend? What else are you doing this Saturday and Sunday, from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? What else are you going to be doing? So some of you are going to be retreating, getting some rest. What else, Libra, going down with you, Libra, that we need to talk about? Some of you, you're going to be sowing some seeds into something. In other words, you got some rejection, fragment energy here. You feel rejected, Libra, but you need to face the truth and express yourself. Sometimes the truth is hard to deal with, but you have to express yourself and let the truth roll. If you're not good with something, why you sitting over acting like you good with it? And then you mad because you felt like you didn't get nothing, you didn't get what you needed to say out, but that was your own fault. You can't go and just withdraw for something and never and feel rejected and never speak your truth. That's what gets you in trouble. That says, but divine timing is at hand on how they're going to handle this. It says stability and harmony. Some people worried about, when it comes to the fate, the divine, the detour that they don't want to take because they're suffering and lack. Somebody feel like they don't have enough. I'm suffering. I'm barely making it. And when you barely get to that last point, you shut down a lot. But you got to remember, you got to have faith in what you're trying to build. You can't build a castle without you're going to have a little problems, and make sure it don't sink. Because your castle got to be firm. And you got to keep your ideas, you can't make it where a tornado can blow it right through. What else allegedly we talking about here for Libra? Names come out, it's allegedly. Give me some more. So you try, you feel fragmented, you feel like you rejected, but you need to get over that. Express yourself and let it go. Some people just don't want to tell the truth. And hey, that's the problem between you and you. You want to live with that guilt forever, that's on you, man. But I ain't live with no guilt the rest of my doggone house, and all I got to do is say something. See, someone was doing magic spells for somebody to have a miscarriage. So this, that was not justice. So somebody was doing magic spells on somebody to have a miscarriage. Allegedly, somebody, here, they said somebody was trying to get jail time here, justice. Someone was doing magic spells on somebody to try to have a miscarriage. You need to know, and that ain't cool. You shouldn't be trying to make nobody have a miscarriage, allegedly. What else is going on with Libra? Someone put magic on you so you would have a miscarriage, but justice is coming for that. So what's going on with this someone? Okay, the men in black is watching the whole thing. See, the men in black police said, I'm watching the whole thing here. I know what's going down. And don't make me come out with it. Don't make me step out of my comfort zone. When I got to enforce this now. Somebody don't want to be on top, but you're going to learn how to get through it. See, they wanted somebody to be a D-man, a lady walking on these streets, but it ain't happening. Somebody named Elizabeth, allegedly. They said this person could be a diabetic, allegedly, and you got some mental health going on, allegedly. Trigger warning, it's nothing big. Everybody got to take a pill sometime. I don't know why people be acting like, oh, it's so big to have mental illness. That's when you don't do nothing. Mental illness can be dealt with. It's a lot of people doing mind control and a lot of things. The reason why mental health is going on today, allegedly, they don't want the truth to come out about them doing magic spells to make people do things malicious, to do things in this world. They don't want the truth to come on about what really mental health is. If I said it, but I'm going to leave it alone, allegedly, because people want people to say it. But a lot of that, we have energy and all of these magic spells, people trying to mess with your psycho. So you got to know what's real in your head and what's phony. See, that's the thing about life. If you can learn the two, what's talking to you, what's not, then you can make it. Because mental is how far gone you are. And sometimes you can stop it. Sometimes it's what they giving you in your food and drink. So be careful what you're drinking in your food, because I know what they did. Somebody named Jason, allegedly, about a trust fund. Somebody was doing stuff allegedly when it came to a trust fund, allegedly. See, there was a Libra involved in this in the past too, acting like they don't know nothing. They says no sex for me because of all these sex diseases on the street. I'm not doing it, allegedly. Somebody says, I'm not giving it out. I'm not dealing with that, because then I don't blame you. It says, Most High said, I told you to stop the magic spell, and the justice is judgment on that ass. I told you. See, somebody was doing magic spells, and they said, I told you to stop the magic spells, but see, you don't want to listen. Some people think they can play in sticks and Most High don't know what you did. I keep telling you, it's just like a thief. You get a little bit in the jar, I let you get away with them. I'm going to smack you at the end. And then you got to do time for something. You like, dang, all I had to do was listen to my instincts, man, and just stop being so, like that. All you got to do is listen to your instincts. Somebody in a blue car, allegedly, it says, I have held many things, but what God put in hand, you never lost. Somebody didn't know how to service people in the past, didn't know how to treat people. Somebody named Destiny in the past, allegedly. Someone named Jonathan in the past that says no union because of a lot of lies that was going on. See, people were lying and stuff, tugging people around. Somebody from India, you probably been seeing the number 56. Friends show their love in time of trouble, not in happiness. You know what I'm saying? They do that. It says they put a lot of hits out on you to take you out, but it didn't happen. It's in reverse. See, they paying demons to hurt chosen ones. That's the deal. Virgo, somebody was paying, to hurt chosen ones, and Most High know about it. Most High said, I got it. They don't like that karma that they finna get, because I told you. You want to swing by the sword, then you got to deal with Most High. Most High is bigger than all things. People don't want to believe in a higher power, but their universe is not playing with all this doing sneaky stuff to people, and especially the chosen ones I told you not to touch, and you steady want to put them in the pot, and you was told not to. Now you got Most High on your ass. That's totally different now. Most High gonna find you. It said these gang stalkers, I'm tired of these gang stalking these earth angels, starseeds, and chosen ones, especially in Texas. I'm tired of these gang stalkers. That's you need to learn to pray more. Most High said you need to learn to pray, because you're gonna be praying when I get done with that ass. Because I done told y'all to leave the chosen ones, earth angels, starseeds alone. But some reason y'all think that people are here to be bullied, and y'all wanted the same thing. No, the veil is a little thinner than what it used to be. Ancestors are moving through that like it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing but a word. We can come over here just like that. If you want me to show up at your porch, that's all it takes. I'm not playing with you. Somebody says, I love you so much, no joke. They were telling you this. But somebody was saying they loved you and everything and all that. It says, but you get cosmic support on this. It says, I don't like you really. Now they like you because they know what's up. 2 weeks, something big gonna happen out of your control, baby. Libra, something big gonna blow your mind, baby. It's gonna blow your mind. Somebody named Gemini, allegedly. Something about slowly but surely not getting ahead. There's somebody not getting ahead right now because they're not looking at things on both sides. They live on the northwest side of town. They need to start looking at things a little differently. Libra, because what else we need to know before I go? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? This could be Aquarius involved here. It says you effed up in this relationship, but now you're a lot smarter. You're going to be the last man standing. It says a judge ain't going to put you in no jail, allegedly. No worries. In Oklahoma City. I am not in love with you anymore. Somebody was saying that they're not in love with you anymore. Like, share, and subscribe.